1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. What am I looking for? Oh, here we go. It's not showing me anything on the strange. Okay, we'll assume it's working. So today is actually now it's Saturday, 10th of August 2024. Yesterday, or earlier today, my time, I haven't been to bed yet, I was debugging the RC2014 Z Pride kit, and I've been using the RC2014 Micro, which is this board, which is basically a standalone system, and by plugging it into the backplane, I was able to, and I debugged the backplane because the backplane has some bugs, missing connectors, and non-soldered joints, and I got the digital I/O board to work. So the digital I/O board has LEDs, and I was able to run a simple basic program that provided a zigzag light, like Cylon type light effect, and so that was useful. And then since then, basically I've been going through and working very carefully to look through the other boards to see if there are also unsoldered pins. Quite a few of those. So obviously it must have got distracted while I was doing those. Because if you consider it, I think there's 12 40 pin connectors, 10 20 pin connectors, and that's just the backplane. So there's a lot of soldered joints in this system. So let's see if I can just switch to the Quest view. So if I bring down the headset, you can now see the lights. Yep. So this is the CPU board. This is generates the clock signal at 7 megahertz for the CPU. This is has the RAM and ROM on it. It has I think it's 512K, which is obviously significantly bigger than the 64K that the Z80 processor can address. So it's banked, I-page switched, and this is the SIO board providing the serial comms through this USB adapter. So previously I was using this on the backplane, and once there was no really easy way of getting these four boards tested. I was able at one point to take this Z80 chip out of this board with just this board in. So use this Z80 basically as if it was this one on this board, and it ran okay to start with. It needed to generate some output on this system, but once so at least I showed that this board was basically working, and then it was just a matter of just going very carefully looking through at the pins on these other boards to see what I needed to do. So on the window over here, so this is the basic program it's running. Now we're running from the ROMs, which have a lot of there's multiple ROMs. So if I actually press the reset button, you'll see that this is different from the other system. It has a lot more functionality. So when I add some of the other boards in, get those debugged, then I'll be able to actually have IDE disks. Because I have the IDE interface. I also have a terminal, VGA terminal. Need a Pico for that one. Let's just grab a few more pieces here. I can just show you on the other camera. So this is an Ethernet adapter. So I'm assuming you can then basically SSH into the system. So this runs, I assume, runs most of the connection to pretend to be a serial I/O port to the CPU, the Z80. This is a compact flash interface. There is a compact flash card supplied with media, so this can be used as for CPM, as disks on CPM. And this is a simple Raspberry Pi Pico based VGA adapter, video adapter. I'm waiting for the Pico to arrive. I've ordered a couple of those to go on with this. So that also goes in the base. And this is an IDE adapter, so it supports IDE disk drives. Not sure if you even have any IDE disk drives anymore. They're all SATA, I think. If I can find an IDE disk guy, this will interface to it. What else is there? Real-time clock interface, so this will allow me to keep time, so like a PC type thing. 64 megabytes of compact flash. So once I get the flash card tested, I'll be able to use this with the rest of the system. So it's not bad actually. It's sort of a really slow PC equivalent. So it takes you back to the original days. But as I said earlier, this ROM has a lot built into it. So if I just I can list what's in the ROM out of the box. I'll just switch to PuTTY. So it has the same basic as I was running a moment ago, doing the light stuff. It also has a fourth, Camel fourth. So I had a quick look at that online to see what it can do. So you can, for instance, you can do I can just say hex. Hang on, let's get it. I think I can just say hex. Oops. Hex on its own. So I can do here is where the top of the dictionary is. So it now prints it out in hex instead of decimal. Oh, that's uppercase, I know, it's always annoying. For some reason the original ANSI fourth, which most things adhere to, specifies uppercase for the verbs. So you can do typical fourth stuff. Nothing. I think that's nothing interesting here. Just going to print out 2-1. There you go. So defined a verb. Very simple. So fourth is working. So we had the basic up a moment ago. So yeah, so I should be able to use CPM with a disk system and a few other things. So this is going to be fun for a while. So today's goal was to get this up and running, so I've succeeded. Okay, let's go back to... So I'm thinking to end the live stream now. It's 12:30ish Pacific. Let's switch back to... okay, where's OBS? Hey, so good night. Shirt of the day.